Have you ever found yourself staring at a garnishment or levy notice, feeling a cold dread creep in, and wondering how on earth you're going to manage yet another complex payroll deduction? As a business owner or payroll administrator, dealing with these legal demands can be incredibly stressful, time-consuming, and fraught with potential for error. The stakes are high. Incorrect calculations or missed payments can lead to hefty penalties, legal issues, and even damage to your company's reputation. It's not just about the numbers. It's about navigating intricate legal requirements while maintaining compliance and ensuring your employees are still paid accurately and on time, albeit with adjustments. The thought of diving into state and federal regulations, calculating disposable income, and prioritizing multiple orders can be overwhelming. First, let's establish a foundational understanding of what we're talking about. Garnishments and levies are legal tools used by creditors or government agencies to collect unpaid debts. A wage garnishment is a court order that requires an employer to withhold a portion of an employee's earnings and send it directly to the creditor or agency. Common reasons for wage garnishments include child support, unpaid taxes, defaulted student loans, medical bills, and consumer debt. A levy, particularly an IRS tax levy, is similar but often has specific rules and enforcement mechanisms tied to unpaid federal taxes. While both involve mandated deductions from an employee's pay, the specifics of how they are initiated, calculated, and remitted can vary significantly based on the type of debt and the issuing authority. So, how does Gusto step in to simplify this intricate process? Gusto aims to streamline garnishment and levy management through a combination of automated calculations, intuitive setup, and, in many cases, direct payment remittance. This significantly reduces the manual effort and potential for human error that often plagues traditional payroll systems when dealing with these deductions. Let's break down Gusto's approach step by step. 1. Receiving the garnishment/levy notice. The first crucial step, regardless of your payroll provider, is receiving the official notice. This typically arrives in the mail as a legal document from a court, a state child support agency, the IRS, or another creditor. It's imperative to review this document carefully. It will contain vital information such as the employee's name, the type of garnishment, e.g. child support, student loan, tax levy, the case number or reference number, the amount to be withheld per pay period or as a lump sum, the total amount of the debt, the agency or entity to whom the payment should be sent, the effective date of the garnishment, instruction for employer responsibilities, including deadlines for response and remittance. Gusto emphasizes that while they automate the calculations and payments, you as the employer are responsible for receiving and initiating the garnishment in their system. Gusto does not automatically respond to garnishment notice on your behalf, so it's essential to follow any specific instructions on the notice, such as confirming receipt or providing employment verification. 2. Setting up the garnishment in Gusto. Once you have a notice, setting up the garnishment in Gusto is designed to be straightforward. You will typically navigate to the employee's profile within your Gusto account. Under their Pay tab, you'll find a section for garnishments or custom deductions. Here, you can add a new deduction. Gusto will prompt you to enter key details from the garnishment order, garnishment type, case number/identifier, amount to withhold, frequency, annual maximum if applicable, payment period for child support, agency information. Gusto's system is built to guide you through these inputs. Their interface is user-friendly, helping to minimize errors during data entry. 3. Automatic calculation and compliance. This is where Gusto truly shines. Once the garnishment is set up correctly, Gusto takes over the complex calculations. This is particularly valuable because garnishment laws, both federal and state, dictate how much of an employee's disposable earnings can be withheld. Disposable earnings are generally defined as the amount remaining after legally required deductions like federal, state, and local income taxes, Social Security, and Medicare taxes. Voluntary deductions, such as health insurance premiums or 401k contributions, are typically not deducted before calculating disposable earnings for garnishment purposes, unless specified otherwise by law or court order. 4. Prioritization of multiple garnishments. It's not uncommon for an employee to have multiple garnishment orders. This is where prioritization becomes critical, and it's another area where Gusto provides assistance. Federal and state laws establish a hierarchy for different types of garnishments. Generally, child support and federal tax levies take precedence over most other types of garnishments. Within those categories, a first in, first out rule often applies, meaning the oldest order is satisfied first. 5. Remitting payments. For most wage garnishments, particularly child support payments to state agencies, with a notable exception of South Carolina, U.S. territories, and tribal support agencies, Gusto will automatically remit the garnished funds directly to the appropriate agency on your behalf. This is a massive time saver and compliance booster, as it removes the burden of manually generating and sending payments. Gusto will deduct the garnishment amount from your company's bank account, along with other payroll debits, and then distribute it to the correct recipient. 6. Employee pay stubs and reporting. Transparency is key, especially when dealing with deductions from an employee's pay. Gusto ensures that all garnishment and levy deductions are clearly itemized on the employee's digital pay stub. Employees can easily access their pay stubs through their Gusto accounts, seeing exactly how much was withheld and for what purpose. This helps foster trust and reduces potential questions for you, the employer. 7. Support and guidance. While Gusto automates much of the process, dealing with garnishments and levies can still raise questions. Gusto offers support resources, including a robust help center and customer service. For more complex situations, or if you have specific compliance concerns, their HR add-on or premium plan can provide access to certified HR experts who can offer guidance on navigating state and federal laws and communicate with employees about these sensitive issues. While they won't offer legal advice, they can certainly help you understand the payroll implications. Key benefits of using Gusto for garnishments and levies: accuracy and compliance, time savings, reduced stress, transparency for employees, comprehensive record keeping. In conclusion, for businesses of all sizes, Gusto provides a powerful and intuitive solution for managing the often daunting task of handling wage garnishments and levies. By automating calculations, providing clear reporting, and offering direct remittance for many common garnishments, Gusto transforms a potential compliance nightmare into a manageable, streamlined process. This not only saves time and reduces stress, but also helps ensure your business remains compliant with the complex legal landscape surrounding these crucial payroll deductions. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.